What up, family? Welcome back to the channel. You already know it's your boy Moose Talks Hoops. If you're new to my channel, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell, and hit the like button. You already know it's a lot of things in this world that cost, but hitting the like button ain't one of them. What up, family? Welcome back to the channel. You already know it's your boy Moose Talks Hoops. If you're new to my channel, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell, and hit the like button. You already know it's a lot of things in this world that cost, but hitting the like button ain't one of them. Yeah. Y'all know what time it is. Y'all know what to do. Smash that like button and share the video, and let's talk some hoops. The worst loss in Clippers playoff history. And I hate to say I told you so. I hate to say I told you so. I hate to say I told you so. Pandemic P, 4PF Harden, fool's gold. I told you guys, do not bet your rent money on the Los Angeles Clippers. Smash that like button and share the video. Smash that like button and share the video. I told you, Pandemic P and 4PF Harden are fool's gold. And they draw you in with one of those performances from Game 4, and you buy all their stock. And when you need them to come through for you, the stock crashes. Smash that like button and share the video. Peace and salute to everybody in the chat tonight. Starry Life, what up? Jonathan Sanchez, what up? G Money, what up? Smash that like button and share the video. I told you guys. I told you guys. Fool's gold. Fool's gold. I predicted James Harden would go 3 for 15. 3 for 15. I was that much off. I was that much off. 2 for 12 tonight. 7 points. 4 turnovers. Classic James Harden. Classic. Pandemic P. 4 for 13. Classic. Classic. What else can you expect? What else can you expect? What else can you expect? A 30-point loss. The worst loss in Clippers playoff history. I told you this. I told you this. These guys is frauds. These guys been frauds. And they're fool's gold. They're fool's gold. Rose said that Mayweather money looking funny in the light. This is what he meant. This is what he meant. When you need James Harden, when you need Paul George to show up and show out for you, Game 5, pivotal game of a series, the winner of Game 5, 82% of the time goes on to win the series. And I told you guys these guys was going to jack it off. You guys were telling me they play better without Kawhi Leonard. Y'all had all these excuses. You used Game 4 as your shiny little trinket. And I told you it's fool's gold. Don't buy the hype. Don't buy the hype. Don't buy the hype. Y'all bought in. And now y'all got to crash and burn with the Clippers. Smash that like button and share the video. 123-97. And Ty Lue is one game away. Ty Lue is one game away from Steve Ballmer, Lawrence Frank blaming him and him getting the axe. And him packing up his office and moving right across the hall to coach the Lakers. Smash that like button and share the video. Smash that like button and share the video. You should have seen the tide changing when they jacked off a 31-point lead in game 4. Y'all should have seen the tide changing when they almost jacked off game 4 and let a 31-point lead slip away. You do that in the playoffs, you got major problems. You do that in the playoffs, you got major problems. And I told you guys, when you need them to come through the most, Paul George is going to turn into Pandemic P. James Harden is going to turn into 4PF Harden with the champagne belly and his fool's gold. Every time. Every time you can count on it. I told you guys, put your rent money down on it. When you need these two to come through, they not going to show up. I told you, James Harden and the Los Angeles Clippers are a match made in heaven. Goals never reached, expectations never met. I told you guys, rewind the tape, rewind the stream. James Harden and the LA Clippers are a match made in heaven. Goals never reached, expectations never met. Smash that like button and share the video, man. Can I talk about Kyrie Irving? Can I talk about Kyrie Irving being a menace on defense? Derrick Jones Jr. being a menace on defense tonight. They wanted it more. Hustling, competing on defense. And on their home court, like I knew they would, the LA Clippers pack it in. 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 And I told you Ty Lue knew this team was soft when he called them out over a month ago. Ty Lue called this team soft over a month ago. And everybody wanted to look at Ty Lue like he needs to have better defense. He needs to have better defensive schemes. He needs to have better offensive schemes. The ball needs to go here. The ball needs to go there. I heard these guys talking about Zubac needs 28 shots. All this stuff. And I told you that's not the problem. The problem is you got a bunch of fool's gold that you're trying to sell off like it's 24 karat. You got a bunch of fool's gold that you're trying to pass off as 24 karat. These dudes ain't got no heart. These dudes don't want it. And when the moment arrives, they ain't going to be there for you. They not. Time and time again, they have proven it. Time and again, they have proven it. James Harden has proven it. Paul George has proven it. But instead, y'all believe in this facade that if they all play together, they can exercise their playoff demons. It don't work like that. It's between both your ears. It's a mental thing with these two. It's a mental thing with these two. They just ain't built like that mentally. They just ain't built like that mentally. They just ain't built like that mentally. Game 5 on your home court after a big Game 4 win. They just not built for it mentally. They not. They not. Ty Lue called these guys soft. And everybody thought it was Ty Lue. Everybody thought Ty Lue was the problem. James Harden walking out of the locker room before the media comes, doing all this stuff in the regular season when they was going through their slump. Ty Lue called the team soft, and everybody looked at Ty Lue like he was crazy. And Ty Lue is done with these guys. Ty Lue is done with these guys. After tonight, Ty Lue is done with these guys. And you want to know how I know? You want to know how I know? He was looking for a spark. He was looking for energy. He was looking for toughness. He was looking for guys that was going to fight back. And Ty Lue looked at the end of his bench and played somebody who he refused to play since the beginning of the season, PJ Tucker. That was the last straw for Ty Lue. Tonight was the last straw for Ty Lue. He watched James Harden and Paul George put on classic performances of fool's gold, and he said, you know what, PJ Tucker, go ahead. Go ahead. Go on in, man. PJ Tucker, go ahead, man. Something he hasn't done all season. Smash that like button and share the video, man. When are you guys going to learn? When are you guys going to learn? You're going to lose money every single time messing with Pandemic P and 4PF Harden. You're going to lose money every single time. And I told you who was going to show up tonight. Luka with the evil smile. Luka with the evil smile. And they ripped these boys' hearts out. Literally, ripped these boys' hearts out. You know they're going to make excuses. You know they're going to make excuses. They've been making excuses for these two guys in particular their entire career. Their entire career, they've been making excuses for these two guys. Why stop now? Why stop now? They're insane. Literally, the definition of insanity is doing the same thing over and over again, expecting a different result. You trust James Harden and Paul George over and over again, expecting a different result. That is insanity, my brothers. That is insanity, my brothers. These guys have a proven track record. They ball out, you buy their stock, you expect them to show up in a big game, you expect them to show up when you need them the most, you put your money down on them, and they leave you high and dry. 2 for 12, 4 for 13. Are you serious? Are you serious? Are you serious? And y'all had the nerve to tell me this team was better without Kawhi Leonard? It's crazy. It's crazy. And it's fool's gold. It's fool's gold. I told you. That's why they picked the Clippers. They can live in LA. They can get paid the big bucks. They can go out there and hoop whenever they want to and pack it in whenever they want to, and nobody's going to scrutinize them. Nobody's going to scrutinize them. And James Harden could go back to wearing his, you know what I mean? Wearing his Gunna fits, looking like Gunna, hanging out with Lil Baby, working on his champagne belly, pause, no Diddy. And he'll do it again next year. You know the resume. You know the resume. Doc Rivers told Paul George this right after he got fired. You try to blame Doc Rivers. Doc Rivers said, shh, y'all got Ty Lue coming in. Ty Lue ain't going to do too much different than me. He learned from under me. Let me guess, Ty Lue ain't using you right and you going 4 for 13? James Harden, who you going to blame? Who you going to blame? This is classic, rare, historical form. for both of these guys. A vintage performance tonight. This is what you call a vintage performance. What does Shay Sharp say? What did he say? Virtuoso. This was virtuoso James Harden and Paul George. Virtuoso. This was virtuoso James Harden and Paul George. Your classic pump and dump scheme. They pump you up with a game like Game 4. You buy into the hype. You buy the stock. Big game come up. It's at home. You think they're going to come out and ball out. And then they go 2 for 12, 4 for 13. And they lose by 30. A Clippers playoff worse. They made history tonight. They made Clipper history tonight by losing by 30, the largest margin in Clipper history. Smash that like button and share the video, man. Smash that like button and share the video. It's crazy. I don't know how, Rico. I don't know how. This is who they are. This is who they are. And that's why James Harden, when he forced himself to the Los Angeles Clippers at the start of the season, I told you guys back then, it's a match made in heaven. You got a player in James Harden. You got an organization in the LA Clippers. Match made in heaven. Both of them have the same reputation, the same personality, the same characteristics. A bunch of goals they ain't never reached and a bunch of expectations that they ain't never met. Smash that like button and share the video. And now they go to Dallas for a Game 6 with Luka getting out of his slump, Kyrie playing amazing on defense. I repeat, Kyrie playing amazing on defense, showing great leadership qualities for this Dallas Mavericks team. You could only imagine what he's going to do on offense in Game 6. The role players are wreaking havoc. Derrick Jones Jr. was a monster tonight. He was stuck to Paul George like glue. They're playing with a different bounce in their step. Derek Lively, the second, was out of this world tonight. Diving to the basket, getting rebounds. The tenacity the bigs for Dallas played with tonight. And you guys are expecting James Harden and Paul George to show up on the road in a pivotal Game 6 with their season on the line? You got to be kidding me. You got to be kidding me. And that's why I said Steve Ballmer moving this team to a new arena was one of the worst investments he could make. Because when you move into that new building, within 2 seasons, you're going to have to rebuild. And you're going to deal with a lot of empty seats in that brand new arena. Smash that like button and share the video. Steve Ballmer, you're going to have to deal with a lot of empty seats in that billion-dollar arena in about 2 seasons when you got to blow the whole thing up. If I was you, I'd blow the whole thing up right now. I'd blow the whole thing up right now. I'm telling you guys. You invested all this money in a bunch of fool's gold. You thought you had 24 karat gold, bust down diamonds. You took it to go get appraised tonight in Game 5, a pivotal Game 5. 82% of the teams that win Game 5 go ahead to win the series. You took them there to get appraised, and you found out once again, like Moose Talks Hoops always tells you, these guys is fool's gold. Smash that like button and share the video. And I'm telling you, Ty Lue is going to get the blame, undeservingly. Ty Lue was going to get the blame. Paul George, start looking at teams like the Orlando Magic. Start looking at teams like the New York Knicks. Figure out where you want to go next year. You can still get $40 million. Tobias Harris is getting $40 million. You can still get $40 million, Paul George. But I don't think the Clippers are going to pay you. I don't think the Clippers are going to pay Paul George. I'm telling you. I'm telling you. I'm telling you. I'm telling you. This shouldn't be a surprise to nobody. This absolutely shouldn't be a surprise to nobody. Nobody. If you watch these guys their entire career, if you've watched this team since the summer of 2019, when they told the world LA was their town, when they told the world they was going to win multiple championships, when they was running around Vegas, Pat Bev, Lou Will, all of them, when they was running around Vegas, ranting and raving, acting like they won a championship in the summer. We are a few months, we are 2 months, exactly 2 months away from that moment being 5 years ago. Smash that like button and share the video. Smash that like button and share the video. We are almost 2 months away from that moment where the Clippers acted like they won a championship in the summer when they acquired Kawhi Leonard and Paul George. We are almost 5 years away from that moment. Smash that like button and share the video. And what do you have to show for it? What do you have to show for it? You have failure after failure after failure. You got a bunch of wait till next year's after wait till next year's after wait till next year's. That's all you got. That's all you got. And once again, this season, you got to wait till next year. Flat out. It's crazy. It's crazy. And all these guys is in their mid-30s. All these guys is in their mid-30s. Steve Ballmer, who you think gonna fit that bill? Who you think gonna front that bill? You gonna have to blow this thing up, bro. You gonna have to blow this thing up. It's a wrap, bro. It's a wrap. Ty Lue, come on home. Come on across the hallway and come on home. Come on across the hallway and come on home, Ty Lue. We ain't gonna play soft. We ain't gonna pack it in. We ain't gonna be no fool's gold. Because they about to blame you for this entire debacle. Trust me. Trust and believe. Trust and believe. Trust and believe. I told you can't trust these dudes, bro. You can't trust these dudes. You absolutely cannot trust these dudes. At all. At all. The Mavericks played with more energy than them. The Mavericks played with more effort than them. How can you perform like that at home? And not only that, suffer the worst loss in Clipper playoff history. You know how bad that is, considering how bad Clippers history is? Considering how bad Clipper playoff history is? And you guys picked today Pivotal game 5 at home when you can take control of the series. You pick today to have the worst game in Clipper playoff history. Smash that like button and share the video. Smash that like button and share the video, man. You guys to be kidding me, man. You guys to be kidding me. You guys to be kidding me. Steve Ballmer, you've been sitting on that sideline for the past 5 seasons in shambles year after year. Year after year in shambles. In shambles. I told you way before the season ended how the Clippers season was going to end up. I said it after the All-Star break. I was like, Kawhi Leonard, he's bound to get injured. You got Pandemic P, 4PF Harden with the champagne belly. They're bound to be fool's gold again in the playoffs. Fast forward 3-4 months, here we are. Fast forward 3-4 months, here we are. Here we are. Kawhi Leonard dealing with injuries. Paul George and James Harden, fool's gold. And the saddest part about it is they're going to escape accountability. That's the saddest thing about it. Smash that like button and share the video. Salute to my guy Instinct Entertainment in the super chat. He says, I call James Harden Mongo. Bro. You off the chain. You off the chain, bro. You off the chain. Bro, these dudes, they are who we thought they were. In the famous words of Dennis Green, they are who we thought they were. And the Mavericks better not let them off the hook. They better not let them off the hook. You got game 6 at home, closeout game. You got the momentum. Big 30-point win tonight on their home court. Take it back to Dallas and take these dudes out there in misery. So James Harden can spend the summer with Lil Baby. And Paul George can find a new team. And Jay, I don't want to hear that. I don't want to hear that. Because tonight is the only night that you ain't talking about no rig stuff. I'm glad. I'll give you that much, Jay. I'll give you that much. You got a Kawhi Leonard excuse tonight instead of saying the NBA is rigged. Usually you'll just come in here and say the NBA is rigged. But tonight you got a new excuse, so I'll give you a pass, Jay. I ain't seen you use that Kawhi Leonard injury excuse in a little while, bro. You know what I mean? Usually you come in here talking about it was rigged and the rest was paid off or something. Okay, Kawhi's always hurt. What's new? You knew that before y'all signed him. It's been 5 years since y'all signed him. And every time, every season, this time of year, you know what he's wearing. Street clothes. But y'all run around here trying to call Anthony Davis street clothes. This is what I mean by these jokers escaping accountability. Every time you're looking for Kawhi Leonard and it's playoff season, he's on the bench with that robot face, looking off into space, wearing some street clothes. But y'all call Anthony Davis street clothes. Make it make sense, man. Make it make sense. Make it make sense. Every time you need Paul George to show up for you, he's a tween headsy pull-up disaster. He's a tween, hezzy, pull-up disaster every time you need him to show up for you. And the only person worse at being a tween, hezzy, pull-up disaster when you need him to show up more than Paul George is none other than 4PF Harden. None other than 4PF Harden. He's shown it in Houston. You seen it last year, this time last year. He put on that game 1 performance against Boston last year. Put on that game 4 performance against Boston last year. And y'all bought all the James Harden stock. Game 6, game 7, he was hot dookie. Hot dookie. Here we are, almost a year to the day. James Harden has a great game 4. Y'all buy his stock. Hot dookie today. 2 for 12. 2 for 12. 4 turnovers. 7 points. You got to be kidding me, man. You got to be kidding me, man. You got to be kidding me. Y'all had the nerve to say this team would play better without Kawhi Leonard. It didn't matter if Kawhi Leonard was there. Same results. Same results. Same results. You can count on it. You can count on it every single time. Every single time. You can count on it. You can count on it. And I'm going to let y'all in on a little secret. Game 6 is going to be even worse. Game 6 is going to be even worse. I'm telling you, the Clippers going to go out bad and sad. And y'all going to be mad. I'm telling you, bro. I'm telling you. This might end up like when the Mavericks whooped on the Phoenix Suns. It's going to be that ugly. Game 6 in Dallas, man. I'm telling you. That game might be over at halftime. Game 6 might be over at halftime. I'm telling you right now. I'm telling y'all right now, Game 6 might be over at halftime. These dudes ain't built like that. They don't got it between their ears. They ain't got it in their chest. Pause, no diddy. They ain't coming like that. They ain't coming like that at all, bro. At all. At all. The only thing you can count on when it comes to these two is them not showing up. Them not showing up. Tell me what else is new. What you mean Kawhi's not ready for these this year's playoffs? When is he ever ready? When is he ever ready? You act like, you know what I mean? Y'all act like y'all don't know this. Steve Ballmer acts like you don't know this. You let Kawhi Leonard finesse you out of money. First, he ran up the price. You gutted your assets. You traded away SGA, who is now leading the #1 team in the West. Going to win the MVP. You traded that away and mortgaged the future on top of that when you already had a good thing going for this? And we're almost 5 years exactly away from the day that they announced that they were going to be members of the Los Angeles Clippers. And what do you have to show for it? 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 You mortgaged your future, traded away SGA, literally got on your knees for Kawhi Leonard. Literally got on your knees for Kawhi Leonard. The entire 2019 season, y'all was chasing this man from building to building, building to building, watching every one of his games, tampering in the open, out in the open, you tampering. You let this man and Uncle Dennis run up the price on y'all. Y'all gave him input on the roster, input on coaching. He's barely been on the court. When it comes to playoff time, he's not there. He brought along Pandemic P, who can't show up when you need him to show up. And then this year, y'all double down and go all in on James Harden? What you mean Clippers had SGA? The Clippers had SGA. It's amazing, bro. And here we are almost 5 years to the day of that decision. And here we are watching them dudes fail yet again. Fail yet again. And in back-to-back seasons, they're going to be going home in the first round. Back-to-back seasons. Back-to-back seasons. And I guarantee you within a week's time, you're going to see James Harden with a bottle of champagne and a little baby somewhere looking like Gunna One. Smash that like button and share the video, man. And these dudes going to be running around in the summer talking about they deserve 50, 60 million. Been finessing the league for how many years? Finessing the hell out of the league. Finessing the hell out of Steve Ballmer. Finessing the hell out of Steve Ballmer. 2 for 12. 2 for 12. I was off by 1 made basket and 3 missed baskets. I said he would go 3 for 15. I kept telling y'all, you know James Harden's due for a good 3 for 15. You know it. Everybody was clowning me after game 4. I told them, it's fool's gold. Don't buy the stock. Don't buy the stock. Y'all are using recency bias. That's what James Harden does to you. He balls out and gives y'all recency bias, and y'all finally believe the hype. But history repeats itself. It's just like gambling. The house never loses. It's just like gambling. The house never loses. Always bet on these two to crumble each and every time. And what's so crazy is they going to throw Ty Lue under the bus, and I love that for them. I love that for them. So my Lakers could come through and tell Ty Lue to come across the hallway. Smash that like button and share the video, man. Let me see what the chat talking about. What's popping? So Crazy TV, what's up? What's up, my guy? What's popping? Man, y'all go subscribe to So Crazy TV, bro. I told you, these guys is fool's gold, bro. They fool's gold, bro. They fool's gold, bro. I told you, bro. I told you. I might have to go to my past streams and just start screen recording those parts and just releasing them as little short videos and stuff. It's crazy, bro. And I told you guys in this game, Luka was gonna show up and show out. He was gonna pull out that evil smile of his when he gets to cooking with that step back, and he gets to shaking his head when he run back down the court and be looking at guys with that evil smile. I told you guys it was all gonna come out tonight, man. I told you guys, man. Salute to everybody in the chat, man. Make sure y'all smash that like button and share the video. For Sean Smith, what up, bro? What's popping with you? We in here tonight, man. We in here tonight. These dudes is looking funny in the light, and they fool's gold. And I keep telling you guys, and history repeats itself. History repeats itself. Do you know the amount of hate videos and click hate titles it would have been if this was LeBron James and Anthony Davis? Unbelievable, man. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Sorry excuse of a franchise. They think they can buy their way. They thought they could buy their way to a championship. I don't care how many billionaires you put together. I don't care how many superstars you get. Y'all frauds. Y'all always been frauds and always will be frauds. And that's exactly why when James Harden forced his way on the Clippers, I told you guys it was a match made in heaven. Don't even trip. Don't get excited. Don't give them no parades in October and November. You can't hang no banners in October and November. I told you, these guys were a perfect match made in heaven. James Harden, LA Clippers. Goals never reached, expectations never met. The same story. Smash that like button and share the video, man. Hell yeah, basement boys. Basement boys. I should make a t-shirt like that, bro. So Crazy TV, drop a t-shirt like that with these two clowns on it and it say the basement boys. Bro, these dudes is terrible, bro. Terrible, bro. Terrible, bro. Absolutely terrible, bro. And these is the dudes y'all be banking on to come through. These is the dudes y'all be banking on to come through, bro. When have they ever came through? When have they ever came through when you needed them to come through, bro? And I wasn't even going to do this stream tonight, bro. I wasn't even going to do this stream tonight. I almost felt bad for them watching that game. I almost felt bad. But then I remembered, I told the people this would happen. I told the people this would happen. So I had to come on here and get to rocking with my fam. I had to get on here and get to rocking with my fam because I told you guys this would happen, man. And it's only going to get worse from here, sadly, for the LA Clippers. They're going to throw Ty Lue under the bus. They're going to show up to Game 6. They're going to show up to Game 6 in Dallas. They're going to be blown out by halftime. Game going to be over. In the entire second half, the camera's going to be on Paul George, James Harden, Russell Westbrook, all on the bench, looking clueless. A single shot of Kawhi Leonard looking like a robot, lost in space. I'm telling you. I'm telling you. You right, A1. What up, bro? You right. You right. Shout out to my guy Rebranding too, bro, because we talked about this earlier. We was chopping it up. I posted the picture on my page when the Clippers was trying to troll Dallas, showing flights from Dallas to Cancun. I was like, that's the worst thing they could have did. Who paid for that banner? Who came up with that idea? I knew that was the idiot. And somebody paid for that billboard too. Man, Steve Ballmer, man, you a better man than me. I couldn't be wasting money like this. If you gonna throw away your money like this, you might as well give it to me. I'm gonna put it to good use. I'm gonna put it to good use. I'm gonna put it to good use because I'll tell you what James Harden gonna do. James Harden just gonna trick on Lil Baby. That's what he gonna do with your money, and he not gonna show up when you need him to show up. Smash that like button and share the video. That's all James Harden's gonna do with your money, Steve Ballmer. He gonna trick it off on Lil Baby and not show up in the playoffs. That's all he gonna do, Steve Ballmer. You ain't want to pay Paul George. I understand why. You probably expect this from Paul George, but you ain't know there was somebody in the league that was worse than Paul George when it comes to showing up when everybody expects them to show up. And that's Mr. 4PF James Harden. Smash that like button and share the video. These is the guys you want to give $50 and $60 million to. These the guys you want to break the bank on. When time and time and again in the playoffs, when their team needs them the most, they show up like this. They show up like this. And y'all in here acting like y'all surprised. That's the crazy part. Y'all in here acting like y'all surprised. Y'all really in here acting like y'all surprised. That's the crazy part. That's the crazy part. I told you guys this after game 3. I told you guys this 2 weeks before the playoffs started. I told you guys about this after the All-Star break. I told you guys about this when they made the James Harden trade. This was going to happen. This was what their May was going to look like. This is what their April was going to look like. Kawhi Leonard wasn't going to be there. And when you need Paul George to show up, when you need James Harden to show up, they going to wet the bed. They going to stink it up. They going to stink it up. For real. For real. I swear. It was just what? On the weekend? When dudes was talking about, oh, it's Ty Lue's defense. No, it's Ty Lue's offense. No, you got to give Zubac 28 shots. In what life are you giving Zubac 28 shots? I kept telling dudes, no, that's not it. You just got James Harden and Paul George on your team and Kawhi Leonard. Kawhi Leonard with his knees the size of volleyballs. He got to get it drained every time we arrive to the playoffs every season. His body can't last through an NBA season or a playoff. And he's been stealing money from the Clippers because Kawhi Leonard knows his body can't last. And here we are. Here we are. So Crazy TV, am I lying, bro? So Crazy TV, am I lying, bro? Please, somebody stop me when I'm lying, bro. I got stream after stream, video after video telling you guys this exact thing was going to happen when we get to this exact point in the season, in the playoffs. Kawhi Leonard, bro, Kawhi Leonard knew he was done the year he won a championship in Toronto. That's why it was so important for him to prove something and win a championship in his free agency season. Because Kawhi Leonard was going to break the bank and cash out. And he knew the team that was hot on his trail was the LA Clippers. He wanted to go home. He's from the IE. He could be right in his backyard. He don't have to play for the Lakers. He don't have to deal with the pressure. He don't have to deal with the scrutiny. He knew his knees was never going to hold up. And he collected money and he chilling. And Steve Ballmer knew that. Jerry West knew that. Lawrence Frank knew that. But y'all still gave him a contract extension. The man's been cooked. Paul George, you've seen his track record. And this is when I knew y'all was crazy. This is when I knew y'all was crazy. When wasn't nobody trying to trade for James Harden, and he was sitting at home in Houston, getting fat, holding out on the 76ers after he had the same type of performance for them in Game 6 and 7, after everybody bought the hype after his Game 1 and Game 4 against the Celtics last year. And he did the same thing he did in Houston, hold out, wait for a trade, sit at home, and get fat. And you guys are the only team that made a move and jumped on it. And I told you guys then, it was a match made in heaven. James Harden and the LA Clippers, they couldn't be more alike. James Harden and the LA Clippers couldn't be more alike. And you're seeing it again. A bunch of goals they ain't never reached and a bunch of expectations they ain't never met. But they walk around here like they did something. Smash that like button and share the video, man. For real. For real. James Harden don't even show up to game 6. You might as well call Lil Baby right now and get in the studio and figure out what y'all about to get into for the summer. For real. Oh, you think Kawhi Leonard about to play in the Olympics? You crazy. They gonna announce somebody else gonna take that spot. You gonna see that soon. As soon as we get closer to Team USA training camp, I think that starts July 6th. You're gonna see them name somebody else. Kawhi Leonard is not playing, bro. Kawhi Leonard is not gonna play for Team USA, bro. He's just on the team by name. You think that man's knees that don't hold up in an NBA season, in an NBA playoffs, you think he's going to play competitive basketball in the summer and then go straight into training camp and then for a full season and playoffs? You must live in an alternate world, bro, if you think he's going to play for Team USA. He's just only on the team by name. That's why it took so long to announce him. It's crazy, bro. Another failed season for the Clippers. You know what's coming in game 6. You know what's coming in game 6. They already packed it in tonight. What you mean if, bro? It's a done deal. It's a done deal. It was a done deal tonight. You lose at home by 30, the worst loss in Clipper playoff history. And right on cue, James Harden shoots 2 for 12. Paul George shoots 4 for 13. These dudes is cooked, bro. They cooked. They absolutely cooked, bro. Smash that like button and share the video. The grease been boiling. The grease been boiling. They cooked. They fried hard. It's over with. It's over with. Oh, he was here. He was here earlier. What up, bro? OM Music. What up, bro? Smash that like button and share the video. Yeah, he was here. He was here blaming the loss on Kawhi Leonard's injury. He was here earlier. He was blaming the loss on Kawhi Leonard's injury. You feel me? Something I knew he would do. Actually, it caught me off guard because usually he says it was rigged. But tonight he blamed it on Kawhi Leonard's injury, bro. Smash that like button and share the video. It's crazy. It's crazy. OM Music. I told these guys, bro. I told these guys, bro. Man, Russell Westbrook is who he is at this point in his career, bro. Russell Westbrook is who he is at this point in his career, bro. And even him, he had a terrible game. He had a terrible game. He had a terrible game. But you really can't blame Russell Westbrook. He only played 16 minutes. You really can't blame Russell Westbrook. He only played 16 minutes. And the team ain't invested in Russell Westbrook like they invested in Paul George and James Harden and Kawhi Leonard. You feel me? But these two guys right here, these two guys who fooled you guys with their game 4 performance, these two guys who fooled you with their game 4 performance, I told you this was coming, and I told you they were going to be in classic, rare form, and I told you guys, when you banking on these guys and you buy the hype, that's when they going to flop. And that's why I call these dudes and been calling these dudes fool's gold. They fool's gold. They don't have no heart. They gonna pack it in when push comes to shove. And that's why Westbrook got into it with Luka Doncic and PJ Washington. We talked about it after game 3, y'all. We talked about it after game 3. I said the reason why Russell Westbrook got into it with Luka Doncic and PJ Washington, it wasn't personal. He wasn't even beefing with them for real, for real. He was trying to wake his guys up. He was trying to give his team some energy. He was trying to let his team know that they were getting punked and it's time to fight back. That's what he was trying to do. He was trying to wake his team up, man. Me and my dude Brandon, we already talked about this. He was frustrated with the team. He felt like guys was playing soft, and they've been playing soft because they are soft. Ty Lue called the entire team soft not too long after the All-Star break, bro. For real. And I knew then the Clippers I was expecting was going to show up when I seen Ty Lue call out his team and call them soft. Ty Lue a championship coach. Ty Lue was a tough-nosed player. Ty Lue was a champion as a player and a coach, regardless of his role. He knows what championship teams are made of. He knows when guys is soft, and he knows when guys ain't soft. So for him to call out his team and say they soft, he knew this was going to happen in the playoffs. Smash that like button and share the video. And Ty Lue has washed his hands of this team. And that's why he played PJ Tucker tonight in the second half when he hasn't been playing PJ Tucker the entire season. PJ Tucker has been crying through the media, crying on social media, begging to be taken off the team, begging to be traded, begging to be cut because he ain't been getting no playing time the entire season. And finally, Ty Lue played him in the second half because Ty Lue gave up. He was like, yep, these dudes is fool's gold. They soft. They showed up again in classic form. I might as well play PJ Tucker. Smash that like button and share the video. Smash that like button and share the video. It shouldn't have been too hard to watch, Slim Bates. We see these guys do it every playoff. It's time to believe y'all eyes. These guys have 13 years and 12 years of a track record where this is what they do. This is what they do. This is what they do, bro. This is who they are. Dennis Green said it best. They are who we thought they were. And the Mavs ain't going to let them off the hook. The Mavs is not going to let them off the hook with that momentum, with this big of a win, with this big of a statement, at home. Kyrie Irving, a champion. Jason Kidd, a champion. They're not going to allow them to even have an ounce of life. They're going to put their foot on their neck from the jump, and the Clippers are going to pack it in. They're going to try to make the Clippers quit before halftime in Game 6. Mark my words. Smash that like button and share the video, man. Smash that like button and share the video, man. These guys is exactly who we thought they were. And it breaks my heart that I always got to keep reminding you guys, when push comes to shove, when you expect these dudes to show up, they not gonna show up. And that's why I call them fool's gold. Because it's like being in a pawn shop and somebody comes in with all these trinkets and they shining and the jewels is blinging, and they come in and they bring it into you, and you get to appraising it, and you get to looking at it, and you get to examining it, and you put it to the test, and you got to tell that dude that's trying to pawn the ish that it's fool's gold. It's not real. I can't give you nothing for this. It's fool's gold. And that fool is Steve Ballmer for investing in these dudes, thinking they was going to come through. Smash that like button and share the video. And on July 1st, y'all, on July 1st of this year, we will be 5 years to the day that the Clippers thought they were going to win a championship and take over LA in the summer of 2019 when they acquired Kawhi Leonard and Pandemic P. Smash that like button and share the video. And mark my words, within 2 seasons, the Clippers are going to blow everything up. And that new arena they got coming next year is going to be empty. And they're going to be losing money. Smash that like button and share the video, man. Smash that like button and share the video. These dudes is in their mid-30s. They not going to get better. They just going to get older. And you just going to get old and gray waiting for these dudes to come through when you need them to come through, man. 123-93. Dallas takes game 5 on the road. 30-point win. Worst loss in Clipper playoff history. I'm about to get up out of here, and I'm about to go watch these Clipper fans cry. Smash that like button and share the video, man. Salute to everybody that tuned in. Salute to everybody that liked the stream. Salute to everybody that subscribed to the channel. Salute to everybody that shared the video. And salute to everybody who didn't type in the chat and just watching the video. Because at the end of the day, you could be anywhere in the world and you're here rocking with your boy, man. Smash that like button and share the video. Like I always tell you guys, James Harden, Pandemic P, 4PF Harden, they fool's gold, and the Clippers are going down in 6 exactly like I told y'all, man. I'm about to get up out of here. Peace and love, family. Once again, you already know it's your boy Moose Talk Troops. Like I always say, if you're new to my channel, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell, and hit the like button. You already know. It's a lot of things in this world that cost, but hitting the like button ain't one of them.